A desperate humanitarian situation in the Central African Republic. More than half of the nearly 5 million inhabitants need help. On Wednesday, the country was on the agenda of the UN Security Council, where Angola's President João Lourenço spoke. Africanews spoke to head of the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Action in the Central African Republic.
More than half of the population suffers from food shortages, with 1.8 million in acute humanitarian need. And the situation has completely deteriorated since late December, following the post-election violence and subsequent clashes between the regular army and the various armed groups, which has created new internal displacements.
Whether it
is the armed forces or the blue helmets, we ask that the existing means be reinforced to guarantee security, and not only the security of the population, because the population needs this security, but especially the populations weakened by this violence. They also need to be assisted by those who provide assistance, the humanitarian workers.
Ils ont besoin aussi d'être assistés. Ceux qui apportent l'assistance, c'est les humanitaires.
Angola chairs the International Conference for the Great Lakes region. It has hosted 2 summits of heads of states and governments in 2021 to discuss the situation and seek a regional solution. President João Lourenço traveled to the UN headquarters to share the vision of African countries with the Security Council on Wednesday. The day before, he met with Secretary General Antonio Guterres. He explained why the countries of the region are calling for the lifting of the arms embargo on the Bangui government in force until the end of July.
The legitimately elected government, which has already taken office, has the duty to defend civilians, has the duty to protect the populations. So this government needs means, needs weapons to defend civilians and stand up to these armed groups, while negotiations take place in order to find a negotiated solution.
A esses grupos armados, enquanto ocorrem as negociações para encontrar uma solução negociada.
That's an African conflict management expert summing up the position of leaders of the Great Lakes countries. The Angolan president defended the end of the arms embargo. He stressed that now is the right time for the CAR to form its troops, since it has the presence of the Blue Helmets and other foreign forces. The current mandate of the UN soldiers ends in November.